Hello guys, Crispy here, welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm going to be testing a GeForce RTX 5060 in Arc Raiders. This one is the Gigabyte WindForce 2X version of the card. I'm running it with the latest Nvidia drivers, which it will still support in like 8 years' time. And I'm not manually overclocking it. You can see all of its specs right here in Tech Power Up's GPU Z. And over on the left, I'm pairing it with a Ryzen 7 9800X 3D and 32GB of RAM. This is to avoid CPU bottlenecks. It's a bit overkill for a 5060, of course. Let's get into it, shall we? Going over the settings, I'm starting at 1080p resolution, and we're also going to test this at 1440p and 4K. It might be playable with some DLSS. The game is well optimized. And DLSS set to DLAA at the moment, which is 100% resolution scale transformer model, which looks the best. And we're using the maximum settings right now, but I think I will lower it down to high in just a little bit, because high is probably the best way to do it with a 5060. It will give you a better visuals to performance ratio, basically, and with a mid-range GPU, that's probably the way to go. But let's check it out on max settings first. And will you look at that, guys? It actually is still really good on maximum settings with a 5060. VRAM should be enough here with 8GB of VRAM at 1080p resolution. This game doesn't really utilize a lot of memory, and that's great to see. You know, at least it isn't gimped in this game because Nvidia decided to only put 8GB in it, right? This is good. Well, the fact that it has 8GB is not good. It should have had like 12, in my opinion, for it to be a better option, a more compelling option to a lot of people. But in this game, that won't really matter too much because it's very well optimized. Getting 80s here. Should we climb up to the max floor? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Yeah. This is awful. I'm already low HP. Let's search this. Is there a processor inside? No, pop trigger. Okay, I'm just gonna keep on going here. Be careful. All right. There's another one there. No, what the heck? What is wrong with the camera? It's because of that fabric thingy over there. At least we didn't get hit this time. I almost died again. Like, seriously, we need to be careful. Come on, Crisp. Now, I've been playing this game for a little bit. It's a lot of fun, guys. I mean, Arc Raiders is definitely worth a buy if you're wondering. It's $40. First of all, it's not a ridiculous price tag. It has a pretty good amount of content, in my opinion. You got customization of your weapons, crafting, and so on. Ooh, so that thing is searching for someone. They likely are around here in this building. This is terrible. Oh boy. Okay, let's go to the city part of the map here. This is the other map, by the way. I just unlocked this, and I'm playing here for the first time, or second time? Maybe it's the second time. Let's keep on going. 80-ish frames per second, 69, 1% lows. That's how you know it is an amazing experience. So yeah, if you want to keep the highest settings, guys, the 5060 will do a fine job here. Not a problem whatsoever. That is quite a bit better than the RTX 4060 was, I believe. Oh, what is that? What, is that a missile? What's happening? I am so confused right now. Let's keep on healing ourselves, yes. Oh, man. Oh! Oh, look at that. Oh, boy. Okay, let's recharge our shields as well. Oh, boy. Oh boy, there are two robots there. We need to go. We need to move. We need to move out of here. Come on, come on, come on. No, 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 they saw us. They saw us. Let's get inside. Oh boy. Oh, this is bad. Come on, buddy. Come on, don't stop like that. Okay, we're good, I think. Yeah. We successfully lost the robots there. I'm hearing a lot of shots. I kind of want to join someone, but I think we will just get shot at if we see someone. Let's try to follow the shots. Also, guys, DLSS in this game doesn't work all that well. What the heck? Okay, this is just a projector, right? Maybe not. Maybe it is a camera or something like that. And he will see us. Anyway, let's go. We got this. Actually, I don't remember what I was searching for. I needed to grab a few materials for our mission, but I don't want to go to the menu, otherwise we might actually mess up our averages. So I'm just gonna keep on going here. How's my inventory? Still got a few spaces left there. Okay. I feel like I'm just gonna get shot down. Was there someone there? No. Okay, just a little bit of artifacting from UE5's noise. There we go. I didn't even know that we could do that, honestly. Let's check this out over here. They probably can hear this, right? Oh, man. Okay. Come on, search. Let's go. Okay, we got a bunch of things from this thing. Oh, no. Please don't spot me. Everything is all right. Okay, let's turn on the flashlight. Otherwise, I can't really see anything. I don't think anyone is here. We're good, guys. We're good. Lots of shots once again. Damn. People are going crazy. Killing the robot. No! Camping bash. See that? See what happens sometimes? I mean, that's not a lot of fun, is it? So we lost a lot of things. We lost pretty much everything that we gathered there. But hey, at least we didn't lose hope that the 5060 can't run this game at 1440p, right? Because it was running it absolutely flawlessly at 1080p resolution. That's great. Okay, so this is the other map. It apparently is a bit more intensive because we got a lot more vegetation around, of course. So instead of getting 80s and 90s, we're now down into the 70s and 60s, which is still very good. All right, that means that it's going to be a smooth experience. Obviously, it shouldn't really drop from 60 FPS since it's comfortably in the 70s most of the time. Now, as I was trying to say previously, I don't know if I said this or not, but DLSS in this game is definitely an option, especially at higher resolutions like 1440p and 4K, but at 1080p resolution, I feel like it just makes the grass super shimmery and it's weird. I really don't like the look of it, so I would not enable it here at 1080p resolution. What you can do though, since we have a good baseline FPS here, is enable a bit of frame generation. So if you want that bit of extra smoothness, you can use DLSS FG like 4 times, for example. This is 3 AI generated frames for each one real frame, and it actually does look pretty good as long as you have a baseline of 60 frames per second. So there isn't really much artifacting when it comes to the visuals here. You can see a little bit of ghosting maybe around the character, but that was still there previously before we enabled multi-frame generation. I think some particles are a little bit more blurry and have a motion blur effect around them, but it's hard to notice anyways. And in terms of smoothness, obviously this is perfect. And in terms of responsiveness, this is one of the games that I found to be the best when it comes to responsiveness and input lags with frame generation enabled. So I'm not really seeing a major difference here, if any at all. So if you want to use frame generation, DLSS frame generation that is, feel free to do so because it's going to work absolutely fine. But as you can see, you can use 4 times absolutely fine with a 5060 over here. VRAM allocation is still absolutely perfect, no problems. 6 gigabytes, we still have a little tiny bit of headroom there. 2 gigabytes, which is 25% of what the card has, which sucks. Once again, there's a guy over there. Okay. What to do? Should I have done that, or should I have just followed him around? Maybe I should, because now he's in a better position than I am. Alright, let's go down here. Let's try to see him. In bushes and vegetation, if you are around bushes, it actually is pretty noticeable, the fact that you are running frame generation. I think it gets a little bit more pixelated. But the thing is, it was still a little bit pixelated even with DLAA and native resolution, and even if you disable DLAA completely or any other form of anti-aliasing, as I showed with the 5070 video, the grass quality just looks super pixelated. It's something to do with UE5. We've seen it time and time again with other games as well. It just kind of sucks. Okay, so somebody was here trying to destroy those things. He's right there. Okay, so he's busy shooting at the robots. So let's just try to go here. Is he going to search the robots for loot? I don't know. Yeah, he's right there. He's right there. Should I team up with him? Oh, god damn it, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. No! Fix stuck player? Wait, he doesn't even see us. What the heck? Alright, he died. But, yeah, I'm stuck. I'm glad they have this fix stuck player thingy, though. That's awesome. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I kind of wanted to team up with this guy, but I don't know what would happen, of course. Oh, he also doesn't have a lot of loot. He just spawned, probably. Okay. Well, I feel bad now. Alright, so, yeah, also in terms of stability, guys, this game is a UE5 title, but it doesn't really stutter. Sometimes you can see, like, a little frame time spike here and there, but it's not an issue. They've done an amazing job. The Embark Studios definitely do know what they're doing when it comes to optimization. The Finals was also the previously best optimized game in UE5, in my opinion. Visuals to performance ratio. Anyway, let's try it out at 1440p resolution next. So here we go, 2560 by 1440, DLAA, no frame generation, and the maximum setting still, and now the 5060 is starting to struggle a little bit. I think it's matching the 4060 in terms of performance, actually. We also tested the same map on the 4060, and it was getting these FPS. But that GPU was on high settings, and this one is on max settings. So there's a bit of a difference there, of course. But again, I feel like high is a bit more adequate, especially for 1440p and above with an RTX 5060. But it still did a really amazing job at 1080p, though, so I feel like Epic is adequate at 1080p resolution for this card. I think I saw something there. Is that a guy? No. Yes, there is a guy over there. Okay. Okay, let's try to get that bastard from behind, shall we, my friends? He's probably hearing us, though. At least I was really concentrated when I was playing this alone yesterday. Oh, he's opening the elevator. Where did he go? Where did he go? He's probably hiding inside of one of these bushes, so it's a very bad idea what I'm doing here. Walking out in the open, right? Or maybe he just went away. Yeah, did he just close that thing? I'm not sure. Oh boy, I'm gonna go in this direction. Alright. Better play it safe, you know. That lighting looks great, guys. Ooh, what happened there? What happened there? Look at that. That's pretty good, right? And the fact that the game doesn't stutter and it doesn't run out of VRAM even at 1440p with an 8GB GPU is really good. Performance still acceptable as well, but of course if you're at 1440p, you should probably play at either lower settings or with some DLSS. So let's do DLSS quality here. The problem with DLSS in this one is that whenever you use it, the shimmering around foliage is amplified. So you can see it over here, for example, with this one. It's not all of the foliage, it's specific bushes and vegetation, but that looks pretty awful. Look at this one. Even worse, actually. It's so shimmery. It's so noisy inside and blurry as well. I don't know how this passed the playtests, actually. Because I complained about this. And I thought it would get better. Uh-oh. 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 Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Stop that. Alright, maybe he's gonna call somebody else. I hope not. Come on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, it's so hard. That's what she said, but not about this. Come on. Come on. Oh, there's another one there. There is another one coming towards us. Okay, okay, this is terrible. This is terrible. We unlocked an achievement as well, though. Please, just go down already. That's what she said. What? What are we talking about? Come on. Come on. Whoo, boy. Am I good here? I need to heal myself. I think we might be good here. They can't really spot us inside of these thick bushes. Okay, I'm recharging the shields now. I think everything is fine. He went away. Maybe? I'm still hearing something. Oh, boy, I got scared by that. Alright, that was just the shields recharging. Ooh, he's right there. One of the things is right there. God damn, dude. I still don't know how to effectively get rid of them. I know some of you said, shoot the wings or those rotating things, but I tried that now and it didn't work very well, did it? Anyway, with DLSS on quality at 1440p, you can achieve pretty much similar FPS to what we saw at 1080p. So it's good enough for you to enable some multi-frame generation. The only problem is the grass and some of the vegetation will look worse than it did at 1080p. That's something that doesn't happen very often. Usually with DLSS 4 especially, if you use it on quality at 1440p, it will look better than 1080p DLAA, but in this game that's not the case just because of the grass. Everywhere else, if you're playing the other map, for example, that doesn't really have a lot of grass, that's not noticeable, so it will look better at 1440p, but grass is a big part of this game apparently. But hey, let's stop it there and let's try a little bit of frame generation. So let's do 4 times. We should be... Ooh, I was gonna say we should be achieving the same FPS as we did at 1080p, but apparently at 1440 it's a little bit more taxing, the frame generation. So it is at 180s, 190s, and this way, this is where you can start noticing some imperfections and some weirdness in the graphics sometimes, especially at closer to 180 frames per second. So artifacting will definitely happen. Input lag-wise, it's still amazing. Somehow, I don't know what they've done. This is just flawless in terms of input lag, but the visuals aren't really ideal in my opinion. So I'm gonna go ahead and try like 2 times frame generation instead, and this only generates 1 fake frame for each 1 real frame. So there's not as many fake frames in the picture, and it's super smooth now. It looks great still. Yeah, this is definitely a good way to play the game. Whew, okay, it's just that the grass, dude, the grass just kills it for me. But what if we use DLAA? So remember that we were getting like 40s and 50s with DLAA without frame generation. Put 2 times frame generation on top of that, and it should be pretty laggy when it comes to input lag, and it's not too bad. It's not as bad as I was expecting for sure, but you can start noticing input lag right now. So you will be at a little bit of a disadvantage when it comes to the responsiveness of the game, the input lag with frame generation here, but on the plus side, you don't have weird grass anymore, or as weird grass anymore. So this is a good way to play the game. It actually fixes the DLAA instability with 40 to 50 frames per second and puts you over 60, 100% of the time. It looks great still. Alright, so somebody activated this thing. Do I have a lot of loot? No, not really. So I should kill the bastards. Alright, so they're killing... Yeah, they're destroying the robots there. There he is. Oh, he has a really good weapon, dude. Jesus. Jesus, I'm gonna die. Oh, that's karma, guys. That's karma. Ooh, I'm so low HP. Damn, dude. All right, let's regenerate the shields now. No, stop it. You. Okay, well, I deserve that. You know what? I should have started shooting the robots instead of the guy. Right? Maybe we both died. Oh, that's awful. Anyway, guys, let's turn it down 1 level here to the high settings. Turn this down as well to dynamic high. And this is it. Let's try it out like this at 1440p resolution. Alrighty, here we are. This is a very beautiful place, actually. Very vibrant, in the same map. Like, I don't know if there's, like, dynamic lighting in this game. I don't think so, because the shadows aren't moving at all. But there are areas that look like this, and areas that look like the previous game that we just played. Very dark. It looks like dawn time or sunset. It's weird. It's weird. But we're in the middle of nowhere this time around. Maybe I should have gone inside of that thing first. But look at the FPS, dude. That is such a big improvement compared to what we saw. We're getting the same FPS as 2 times frame generation on Epic, but now we're on high with DLAA as well. Are we? Like, let me just double check because these FPS seem way too good. Yeah, DLSS, DLAA, 1440p, high settings. So just drop it down a notch and you'll see insane results compared to epic settings. Let's open this up, see what we can find here. So some tools, some scrap metal, whatever. Let's go, let's go. All right. We need to go inside of a forest area, though, because over here it's definitely less intensive because we're not really seeing a lot of vegetation. Things should drop in just a little bit, and indeed it's already dropping into the 70s. But still, guys, it's not dropping from 60 FPS. It's really stable, 70 plus, basically, most of the time. Averages are going to be amazing as well. No complaints here, guys. So some people were very close to this area. They were shooting something. They're in that direction, okay. Maybe in that tower? Yes. They're... Okay, they're exploding some of the robots there. Should we help the guy, or should we try killing him? Look at that. He's actually getting rid of that thing. It's not a good idea, because he has like a bolt-action rifle. Very powerful. And I only have an SMG, so if he's right there, and he spots me, I'm screwed. Let's not go there, then. Is that the guy over there? I don't think so, no. He's inside of there. I'm liking this, guys. I enjoy well-optimized games, you know. I know a lot of people do like to see unoptimized crap and me complaining about things, but every once in a while, these optimized games come out, and I'm like, I can breathe, right? It's great. So there's no need for us to utilize DLSS on quality. Let's try it, though, with a bit of frame generation. If we do 4 times, we should be up... Ooh, it's getting around the same FPS as previously, 170. So 4 times still not good with high settings at 1440p, apparently. You should stick to 2 times. And now it's just slightly smoother, like 30% higher frames or something like that. Yeah, not too bad, actually. I can definitely tell the difference in terms of smoothness, in terms of responsiveness. I can't tell the difference, and that's saying a lot because I am super sensitive to input lag, guys. And especially frame generation input lag. It actually works extremely well. Okay. God damn it. Come on. Okay. Okay. It's really hard take these things down, and these are one of the smallest ones, actually. All right, and I feel like somebody must be camping around here, so I'm actually gonna go away. I don't want to die the same way that we did in the first map that we played. Anyway, 100 plus FPS on a high refresh rate monitor will be very noticeable, and it's definitely better. Can we actually get that guy? Wait a second. Yeah, we don't have a lot of loot at all. I'd like to get some. And this is the perfect opportunity to do so, right? If I stay right here, when those doors open, I can probably kill the guy. Oh boy! Alright, let's do this, guys. I need some loot. I'm sorry, bro, but I do need some loot. Oh! Damn it! I am being way too greedy, guys. I know. I actually feel bad myself. Okay, I'm glad that guy survived, you know. I wouldn't be able to loot him in that amount of time anyway, so... But let's try it now at 4K resolution. And I'm not sure if we should keep the high settings. Probably not, right? Let's try it with static RTX global illumination. So we're gonna disable the RT part of it, I guess. And also play on low settings. This is more adequate for 4K resolution, right? And here we have it. Native 4K resolution, getting 60s and 70s. Oh my god, it looks so bad on low. Oh man, I'm not sure if I had tried low settings already in this game. I don't think I did. So this is the first time that I'm seeing low settings. Maybe that tree was just loading. Right now it looks a bit better than it did at first. So there's that. But yeah, if you want to play at 4K resolution with a 5060, it's going to be possible. Low settings works really well here. Possibly like medium or high settings also will work well with like performance DLSS, for example. So that's also an option, but you might run out of VRAM because I've seen this game consuming a bit over 8 gigabytes at 4K resolution previously. Yeah, I'm not really liking this pop-in on low settings of the trees. That looks quite bad. But you can adjust some settings here and there. So that should be the view distance setting over here, right? Epic drops things down to 59 frames per second. Low gives us 61. So there's not really that big of a difference. I'm going to stick to high setting there. And this should make trees look better, or not. Maybe that's like foliage quality, whatever. All right, anyway. Less things are popping in, I guess. There are way too many robots flying around. That one is a big one. Oh boy. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Oh boy. Oh, there's a big drop right here. Oh, he saw us. He's... Jesus Christ. Okay. Stopped counting our FPS previously. I'm sorry, guys, but let's go. Rocket over there. What happened? There's probably a guy over there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's get out of here. So yeah, 4K is doable. It's not amazing, but it is doable. Whoo boy. Whoo boy. Come on, come on. Okay, I'm gonna drop right here. Jeez! That took a lot of HP off of me. This is awful. This is awful. This is the worst. Oh, God. Okay, I'm dead. This is so hard. I can't even get to where I want to go. Oh, look at that. It's raining now. That's nice to mask like our steps and so on, the sound of our steps. Nice. Anyway, we're exactly in the same place. That's very lucky. So I don't think we're going to get to the forest area, unfortunately, but I expect it to drop a little bit further than what we're seeing here. Also, the rain seems to be a little bit more intensive, dropping us down into the mid-50s. Not bad, but I mean, it's not the 60 plus that we were seeing before, right? So depending on the weather, things can also change. Now, at 4K resolution, you can always utilize some performance DLSS, and it will actually look pretty good, even in terms of grass quality and flickering and noise and so on. There's not much to it. It actually does look great. It's a little bit softer than native res, of course, with DLAA, but this is a really good experience here, guys. I would totally pick performance DLSS all day long if you're playing at 4K resolution with the RTX 5060. A little bit of a stutter there. Let me start counting the 1% lows and averages again. So yeah, 100 plus FPS. These are native frames as well. No need to utilize frame generation here at 4K resolution, although if you want to, VRAM is still under control, right? It's at 5 gigabytes of allocation because we're on low settings. And that works really well. It's super responsive, very fast-paced. This guy is probably full of loot. He's walking really slowly. Come on. Come on, stop that. Stop that, buddy, buddy. And we got killed. Of course we did, because I don't know how to play this game very well. Anyway, there's one last thing I want to try. 1080p resolution with DLAA and the high settings preset. Okay, at least now we spawned very close to a forest, so this is nice. Let's start counting our FPS. So this is back to DLAA, 1080p, high settings, and we're getting 90s, 100s. Yeah, this is not that much better than Epic settings here at 1080p resolution, guys, for some reason. I think Epic was getting down into like the 70s and high 60s sometimes, but it was still a very enjoyable and smooth experience regardless. And this is definitely a little bit smoother, but I think you also lose a little bit of detail, especially on the ground and so on, compared to Epic. So if you're at 1080p with a 5060, just set it to Epic settings and play at maximum with DLAA. It's going to be super enjoyable and it's going to look a little bit better than this. Although at higher resolutions, I definitely adjust those settings, of course, especially at 1440p, where high was really amazing. But with that said, guys, 100 FPS average on high settings, that's really good. It's very smooth indeed, super responsive, obviously. We're not using FG, and even if we were, it would be pretty good. Actually, why not try it, right? Can we have a much faster experience here? Let's see. I always get lost a little bit. Like, it makes sense that DLSS frame generation would be under resolution scaling and anti-aliasing, along with DLSS, I think, but no, it's under display settings. All right. So 4 times FG gives us, yeah, very high FPS. For a 240 Hz monitor, for example, this would be quite nice, actually. You would be able to max out 240 Hz while retaining a good bit of visual quality with the high settings, of course, and super responsive as well. But I tend to utilize like 2 times frame generation instead, because that does deliver a very smooth experience. Still, high refresh rate, 144 Hz monitors will be perfect with this, and with a bit less artifacting as well. So 2 times probably how I would play this game, or with frame generation turned off altogether. So that's been it for this one. Thanks very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed this look at the 5060 in Arc Raiders, and I'll catch you in the next one very soon. As always, love you all. Bye-bye.